Hi, my name's John Rutten and welcome to Life by Design. I have a question for you. Do you feel as though life is living you? What do I mean by this? Well, the stress, the anxiety, the frustrations, the fear of where life may or may not be taking you, or even the fears and frustrations and anxiety of work, relationships. It doesn't matter what situation or circumstance. So many of us feel as though life is living us. Well, you've got the opportunity today to start turning all that around. Why? Because I would love to show you 7 very simple steps in laying a foundation that will give you the ability to begin designing a life that's powered by you. That's right, a life that is powered by you. Now, with this information, you'll be amazed at what changes you will see in your life. Without it, I can only say that we'll continue to live in fear. We'll continue to live with anxiety and stress. And it's not to say that these things won't come up from time to time, but with these tools, I tell you what, these 7 simple tools that will lay a foundation in your life to begin designing a life that's powered by you, you'll begin to see change. You'll begin to see transformation. That stress, that fear, that anxiety, it'll no longer have the hold on your life that it has in the past. So if this affects you to any degree, stay tuned because I'd love to go through these 7 steps with you. These 7 steps are all about laying a foundation for you to begin designing a life that's powered by you. I can't begin to tell you how they've transformed my life and continue to do so, and also the lives of those around me. To go through all 7 steps one by one today would take a great amount of time, but we do intend on doing so down the track. But for today, I'd like to just quickly run through them so you know the 7 steps that I'm talking about. Step 1 is God. Now God, or the God factor, is all about understanding who you are and what it is that you're connected to. A very important beginning point in designing a life that's powered by you. Step 2 is about observation. Being able to step back from a situation and observe it from what I like to call a God standpoint. So you've separated yourself from it, looking back in on it, observing it in all the light that it needs to be observed in. Step 3 is all about listening. Listening to the dialogue that runs through our own mind and also the dialogue that comes toward us from others. Then step 4 is what I call sin. Self-identification neurosis, a condition we all suffer from to varying degrees. But being able to recognize the self-identification is a massive turning point and a very important fundamental stage of beginning to design a life that's powered by you. Step 5 is forgiveness. Forgiveness is all about letting go of the way that things need to be or should have been. Forgiveness is more about you than it is about the person that may or may not have done you wrong. Step 5 is truth. Now, truth, vitally important because it's the truth that will set us free. Being able to look at the truth of a situation and what serves or doesn't serve, again, another important step. Which leads us on to step 7. One of the most important. It's all about love. That's right, taking action in love. Now, I can't wait to talk to you about step 7 in a lot more detail because so many of us get the word love mixed up. On that note, I'd like you to make sure that you don't get caught up on the words that I have used and will use in future sessions, because words are nothing more than a signpost to the truth. But these 7 steps are a wonderful place to begin in laying a foundation, giving you the power and the tools to begin designing a life that's powered by you. Well, what's next? Have a look at my website, jr-life.com. I'd love you to subscribe. My intention is in further sessions to go through all these 7 steps one by one in a lot more detail with a lot more insight. So by the time you've finished watching all 7 steps, that you'll have a toolbox which will enable you to have practical tools to use in beginning to design a life that's powered by you. Again, I need to let you know that this work is not a destination, it's a journey, but it's a powerful one, and I'd love you to join the journey with me. So I look forward to talking to you next time on Life by Design. Take care and have a great day.